I think everybody has a different opinion of where measurement is at. I think we still have a ways to go. I think there's definitely a handful of providers out there that are ready, but I don't think it's fully cross-platform. I don't think it's fully baked. I think we're on a road where there's most likely going to be more than one measurement partner. And I don't know if it's going to be agencies choosing one or multiple, and it's going to be more client-based and where clients feel comfortable. And I think that it's slow. I want it to be faster. I definitely talked to my team about that, but I think we have to be rigorous and right. I don't think that we need to make comparisons to the old, but we do need to make some comparisons to know where is really the comfort level to know that we're delivering for our clients. But I think the biggest thing can the new measurement get outcomes, right? That's the ultimate goal for our clients, is to make sure that it's working. And I think that we need to make sure that each one of the providers that we're talking to are ready to be able to deliver that.
So there's a lot of talk about the transition to a multi-currency marketplace at the moment. What does that mean tangibly for an agency like Dentsu and your clients? How much work do you have to do to operate successfully in that kind of marketplace?
A ton. I think we need to be working with the media oceans of the world to make sure the systems are set up. We need to be working with each partner. It's like we need something standardized, to be honest, but how can we standardize it when we're using all different data sets and all the different partners are using different ways to get there? But I think interoperability, I think systems, back end, we can't just be okay, you said this is how it landed and this is the results, and we need a third party checking that. And that's one of the big things I've been pushing in with some of the players is you can't grade your own homework. We need a third party to grade that. And I think the other thing is accreditation. I think some are talking about it, some have applied or in the process, but that's really important too. Our marketers want to make sure that their dollars are being spent in the right places and that they're getting the right measurement out of it.
We clearly made huge progress in the last few years in moving measurement forwards, but there are still unsolved for problems. There are still measurement black holes that the industry is grappling with. Which ones would you like to see us focusing on in the next 12 to 18 months?
I would like to see us making sure that the infrastructure is fully baked, because without that, we can't make it happen. I also think we need to start talking about the costs. That is a huge black hole that I think no one really wants to really dive into, but we as an agency can't afford 4 different types of measurement. I don't think the networks really can at this point with everything going on in the economy. So I really think we need to talk about that. And that's something that hasn't really been talked about. It's very we'll make it work. And I've been in this business long enough that making it work sometimes doesn't happen. And this is so important to our business. Measurement is what we stand on in order to know that our units are airing, that our impressions are landing, that we're reaching the right person. So we have to have all of those ducks in a row. So I think those two things are really important to us.
So the other big trend at the moment, I guess, is the data enablement of television. And I guess you and your clients increasingly want to use data to support your ad campaigns. How do targeting and measurement intersect?
It's an interesting question, and I think about this almost every single day. I think, honestly, in a lot of ways, our targeting and use of data could be the way that we go for certain clients. We might not need some of that other piece, because if we're just matching one-to-one and we're able to do that through our clean room solutions, and we can do that across full portfolio of network brands, that ultimately we're seeing that outcome, right? And we basically tell the outcome, and then in that ecosphere we find all the inventory we need to hit that outcome. In some ways, I don't say measurement isn't needed, it's needed, but in some ways that's our identity, right? That's identity for us. It's context reaching the right person, and then ultimately, hopefully, we can build in that attention piece into it. That I think is truly connecting the dots is the most important, with the data and then the measurement coming together.
So finally, there's a lot of talk obviously about data quality at the moment. You mentioned the importance of accreditation. Do you think there's a case for trying to signpost or to do more to alert buyers to the quality of the data they're transacting on in advance?
I think so. I think that's still a discussion, right? I think I think we talk about it internally, right? When we meet with a data partner, we meet with someone and we're doing comparisons of like, this one has this data, this one has this data, but like, well, how are they using it? How are they not using it? And then obviously our clients' data and our own data with Merkle. So there's a lot going on. And I think, privacy at the forefront, obviously, but the matching is like the most important. And really the brevity of what it stands on. Matching, if you can't match, then we don't have much to go on, right? So I think everything, yes, important to each of us.